I don't like it. That's funny. Nope. There's gotta be a better way in life. There's gotta be something else. I'll figure it out. I might break it though. I don't like it like that. Make it different. Hello, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Heroic Empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. I was just trying out my new life straw. Thanks, DM. It whistles. I whistle too, but it whistles like, I don't know. I don't like it how it whistles. I like how I whistle. It has a cool clip on it too. Anyway, ooh, I could hang my light. Ooh, wait, I got an idea. Hold on. So things are just freaking just gonna forever be it's just, you know, you're just gonna have to, life is gonna have to be a spectator sport. Look, Ma, yeah. I figured it out. Works well. Earlier I said I wish I had a hook. Yes! Ingenuity! Wheels are always turning, eh, Ma? Yeah. Yeah, Mom's cuddled in. She's... Say, you wave hi, Ma? You can't really see you back there. She was kicking back. I pushed the TV back so it lined up. She likes feeling like she's at the movies. And I don't even think she knows about the movie theaters before the world shut down. That they have they had recliners and stuff, Mom. You can like eat meals and drink booze and shit at the movie theater. Yeah. Now everybody's just staying at home and paying like $20 to watch a movie that was never released in the theater because they don't even really have theaters anymore. Some places do. It's all exclusivity. It's all clubs. Because, like, I mean, I think, you know, if I'm getting yelled at for not having a freaking mask up over my nose, that people wouldn't be out, like, skydiving and shit. But evidently a character developer? What the fuck is I don't know what that is. I have to Google what that is. I just got dripped on by water. Maybe that's not a good idea. Put the straw part up. Put the mouthpiece up so it doesn't drop water on my laptop. That would be a oops. Dope. Don't do that, Marjo. Alright. Anyway. Character developer for Bob's Burgers was skydiving last week. And, passed on, died today at like 41, something like that. Young. As far as I'm concerned. Old to a kid. Probably a 6-year-old would be like, 41's old. Older people are 41. But to me, no. Anyway, may he rest in peace. Out in the solar system, that's where I think our spirits go. We meet our same tribe, our same frequency. You know, and then you talk about if you vibe high or low in this last incarnation. Did you contribute more or did you suck? Were you more of a positive or a negative? How did you do it in this last incarnation? And if you're going to incarnate again, you're going to do it better. There's a lot of earth changes. Oregon's getting earthquakes. More in Oregon. I like that Mary lady. I like her voice. She sounds like she smoked a lot of cigarettes back in the day. Back in the olden days. Maybe she sneaks one every now and again in the garage on a cold night, you know. The kids are stressing her out. I don't know. Mary Seeley or something? Excuse me. I like her. I like the girthy, earthy folks. So, a lot of people... Things are going to get just like so like, are you kidding me? But the thing of it is, this is not anything new to me because people have given me some bullshit rules. Hi, kitty, kitty, kitty. Some hoops to jump through. And some extra sauce, in life. So I'm used to stupid, like, made up rules. Like, hey, that isn't in any of the rule books. Yeah, well, I'm in charge today, and you're going to do it like this. I've had to do a lot of bullshit because of who was in charge and how they felt that way. Even in the Air Force. I got one of my old Air Force t-shirts on. One of my old Flightline t-shirts. These things are like 20 years old, man. Anyway. Hello! Hawaiian pizza sounds good. I have had a hankering for the pizza. I have. And there's 2 places local. We're supposed to get 6 to 10 inches of snow tomorrow through Sunday. And I've been hankering. It's because it's winter, and it's carbs in winter. In freaking spring and summer, when it gets hot and warmer and I'm more active, I don't want it. It makes me feel like blah. But now my body is like wanting the. And one place is from New York City. And when I asked one fella about one pizza place, he brought up the other one. So I'm like, hey, Ma, maybe we should get a pizza from each place and have our own little welcome to Teo's pizza tasting. What do you think, Ma? Yeah. Does that sound like fun? Yeah. We got nothing else to do if we get snowed in 6 to 10 inches. I'm not going anywhere. We don't get snowed in, really. I mean, we could. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I just try to bust through with the van, see what I could do with the van. The best vehicle that I had in the snow, I put over 200,000 miles on it. It is a Ford Taurus. I love that car. It was my little champagne bullet. I freaking drove that place. You know what? Did I tell people that I gave the big red truck away? I just signed over the title. But I was just like, you know what? And if the dude was like really cool, he could have given me like $500 for it or something like that. Because he's going to make a lot freaking more on that. That's for sure. I just freaking, here. Thanks for trying to fix it. I can't take it, so I'll leave it. Isn't that funny, Ma? Yeah. I mean, it's like, thank you for your service. But, I don't know. What else? A lot of earth changes. They're already happening. It was wild. I saw one in Naples, Italy. A sinkhole in a parking lot at a hospital, which is funny because in Omaha I worked in a parking lot at a hospital, and then we flew back to Naples, Italy from Operation Iraqi bullshit. So that was like, hey, I've been there. That's weird, A lot of earthquakes. Freaking, I'm curious as what's gonna happen in Oregon. I'm really curious. I'm okay if I'm wrong. I like to be wrong. I do. Especially some of the, because sometimes you see things just like flashes, ideas. Especially like when I'm going down into a meditate state. I had a nice meditate state today. All the dogs did, too. Benny got a little upset on the stomach. Oh, the background light is today, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's a contribution, a mixture of the streamers and the light that I usually have in close proximity. It's all the way in the back room, so it's more of a soft. It's more of the light from it than the shapes. So. Yep, storms are coming. We got so much food though, but I just think, it's that you pick up the local, the kinetic energy. You pick it up it's like being in a pot, and you ain't gonna be a little molecule in a pot that is percolating and not get worked up with the energy around you. So whether you're like in it or you're in it, people are feeling it. And I always, it's like when people, like even in Omaha, it's like you people have lived here for freaking generations, and still there's the percentage of the population that freaking run in a haste to get like bread and eggs and shit like that. And it's like, at this point, I don't know, make some bread if you could get down it. I was thinking about that, Ma. I was gonna get the cookbook out that brother gave me a few years back. When he still participated in my life. Before I really, really disappointed him and did whatever I did. What was I saying? Shit, my train of thought derailed because I was looking at Sass. Thinking if she has to stretch her legs. She alright? Oh, but I get it too. I like, I want to do a shake. It's like blizzard food, like snow, snacks. I'm always down for snacks. Maybe I'll get some chewy candy and stuff like that. Like, go back, like, far. I just, like, I don't know. It's like nesting. It's what Aries do. We nest. We have all our stuff, like, right here. In close proximity to us. I don't know. So I was doodling today. That's what I came up with in my doodle today. It could go that way. Or it could go that way. It could go whatever way. It's like look how many things it is. That's the thing. That's what's cool about art. This is like an islander. Booga booga. With it. And then upside down. A dude running. All twisty, twirly, flipply, flirly. Art is so cool. I don't know. So what else is happening in the world today? A lot of speculation in the astrology is like, dude, don't speculate. Don't speculate. I loved it, the astrology. There was 2 talks that were great today. I like when Astrology Hub has, gematria effects on right now. I should almost end this and go. Bye! No, just kidding. Not yet. But I like them a lot. It's like, I like them more than me. I want to talk and not listen. There's so many people that are live right now. Marge Astrology is talking to some gal. She started when I cut over here. Of course, big dog. But the 2 talks, it was Astrology Hub with Rick Levine. I always enjoy Rick Levine, his perspective. He's an Aries. We have a lot of similarities. He's an Aries sun. Merlin and Marge have similarities. He loves flowers. I love flowers. Lots of stuff. And also, Crassio Stasio talked with one of my favorite guests that she has, the medicine man Joe Greenland, on the changes in these energies. So it's like, because he says a lot of stuff I say, and if people don't believe me, maybe they'll believe him. They probably believe him. It's freaking interesting. And he did remind me, and I was like, all right, cool, that's cool, about how the significance of inviting God into the room, into the conversation. And people, that would behoove people to do that, because a lot of people, they're just like getting on each other's nerves and stuff like that, just from being on top of each other, from being, most people aren't allowed to go anywhere right now. So how all these other storylines are going where so many people can just go around and do whatever they want. I'm like, how are they getting to do that? I get yelled at for not freaking putting it over my nose. And so I'm like, dude, I'm this close to starting to wear a freaking gas mask, so whatever, dude. How are you gonna like me now? What are you gonna think about me then? I think it's all stupid, and I have from the beginning. Um, what else? Hawaiian pizza sounds good. What kind of pizza do you like, Ma?
Cheese.
You just like cheese, like the 4 cheese?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll give that a go. We'll get like a 4 cheese from both places. How's that?
What? 4 cheeses?
Yeah, that'd be 8 cheeses. That's a lot of cheese. We're just gonna try it. We're just gonna have like a because there's 2 different places that people say have a really good pizza here in town, and I want to see which place is better. Tucker, get out of his ear. I'm like, I haven't yelled all day long, which is good. See, that's the thing is. Everything is getting so sensitive that when people get mad, it freaking hurts your organs, man. It hurts your kidneys, it hurts your adrenals. It puts all this pressure on all your body parts, creates dis-ease, and it does it more so in animals. So I just try not to get mad ever, and I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it for not the ever part, huh? So lots of weird stuff in the media. Lots of breakups. I mean, that's the astrology. So many breakups right now. But any of them are you surprised? Is anybody really surprised? Because, a lot of what's happening is is all the weird shit that people have thought of. The more people are staying at home, so they're thinking more of the same weird shit. And a lot of people are going down the same ant holes. Antholes are far more intricate. They got more caverns and caves and stuff like that. Frickin' rabbit hole is just a fucking hole. Linear thinking. So, what else? What else is going on? I don't even know. All the crap emails. Lies! I should get $5 for every bullshit email I get. Ooh, California Earthquake Authority is hiring for an information technologist. You want to know how much I could qualify to make there? I always get job notifications still. $5,562 to $9,267 a month. What the fuck for? Can you believe that, Mom? Can you believe how much money people pay themselves? How much they think they're worth? While people aren't even worth like $800 a month? Or me? You know what I mean? It's just so weird. It's so weird to me. The number, like, I look at real estate. I've always been into real estate. My grandmother was a real estate agent in Central Coastal California, Tascadero, for like 40 years. You want to get the frickin' climate of the community. Talk to the real estate agents. They know that the cleanup. Anyway, so I always say, like, saw houses with like secret rooms and stuff like that, And so I always knew that this stuff existed. I thought that it was weird that other people didn't. But you talk about the circumstances of which have been my life, and people look at me like they don't hear me, like there's nobody there, and there's just a breeze shooting at them, And I'm like, but now more and more people are being made to have similar experiences. closer to the same experience. Thank goodness nobody in the sinkhole in Naples, Italy, nobody got hurt from what she said. But that's too much. That's too much because most people. That's too much. That's no. One day I'm gonna do. I thought I did it before, but it keeps asking me to rate my experience working at Creighton University, and it's gonna get one darn star. That's for sure. So, what else? A lot of people are feeling active. A lot of people are feeling the life force Kundalini energy. They're becoming highly activated. I felt good today from meditating. I had a good meditate state. Are people trying to meditate state? You gotta try, man. You gotta try. You have to. That's gonna be a crucial thing that sets apart freaking that it tells me who people are. Do you meditate? Yes? No? I try, but no, people, you gotta meditate. That's because you ain't in it for real if you ain't meditating, as far as I'm concerned. That's it. Like I don't care how big these fools' channels are. They talk about their this and their that. You know, if they are freaking trying to pass on any data info at all about spirit, God, connecting God, and they aren't meditating. No, they're serving their ego more. They're in it more for money, property, prestige, upgrades in your RVs. I don't fucking know. You know, but there's a lot of freaking false. There's so much right now that it's like a lot of the information out right now is just like there's gonna be a plot twist. Everybody's gonna have a plot twist. There's gonna be a wave of plot twistedness. There is. It's coming. It's coming. Everybody's gonna. I know. It's just. It's like when I know this stuff. How is it gonna manifest in me? But see, the thing is, it's funny because it could be on such a minute. It's such a broad spectrum of how these constellations play out in our own personal lives. Because like the other day, it was like, I don't know exactly what. I would be curious to know what the planets were doing when I walked out the other morning and discovered I had a flat tire. Oh! Get it! It's my fault, dude. I put shit on your tree. My bad. Did he get scared?
Yes.
Sorry, Tuck. You alright, Tuck? I got thirsty. I can't listen to this thing suck. Whoops. I just dumped water down my face. Sorry, Stan Lee. My apologies. I will be more cognizant. I thought, where did you come from even? I dumped it all over. It's everywhere. They don't wear black, dude. Because it's all over. I'm a hook person. I'm always like, I need a hook for this. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to make a hardware store run. I need to go to Ace Hardware. Or whatever hardware. I did see that they were putting a Tractor Supply in here. I was like, that's cool. I like that place. I like box stores. I like places where they have all kinds of stuff because I'm always thinking about things that I can make. Huh, Mom? You still awake? You ready for me to wrap it up and put your Longmire back on? No? She likes my talks, I think. I put a lot of people to sleep. My first fifth step when I was back in the olden days when I was friends with Bill W. My sponsor fell asleep. How rad is that? To have your sponsor fall asleep on your fifth step. I don't know how many. I don't know. I like to say my stories because a lot of stuff happened in my life. Not a lot of people can say that that's happened to. Had a lot of experience that, and I love to hear other people's experiences that I've never experienced. Like, how their parents love each other and they're celebrating their 50 whatever wedding anniversary. Stuff like that. I'm ready to for the open back up. See, because that's the thing. I got snapbacks, and that's what I want to do. Is I just want to go around. I'll just get a camera card, about 4 gig, 8 gig, 8 gig, 16 gig, whatever gig, and then have a few of them in my pocket and just go out and take pictures wherever I go. And then come across people on the trail and give them, and then take some pictures and then give them that and then have them go home and look at them, see if they like them, give me a tip if they want, whatever, And then if they have an occasion, if they're local or even if they're visiting, whatever, they got an occasion, whenever we meet, bring that camera card and I'll just fill it up more. Because can we hang out for a couple hours? I'll put 300-400 pictures on your camera card easy. And because I just like screwed around and I got snapbacks, so, I thought it'd be cool. And then that way, it's your data, man. You keep the card. It's your stuff. It's your I don't want it, and I'm not going to edit stuff. You want to have it edited? That's fine. You want to edit it yourself? That's fine. It's my contribution, and then people pay me whatever they think that they're worth. Yeah. Yep. I got snapbacks and I got snack-nacks. I'm going to do the same thing with snack. I do the same thing with my cookies, my good karma cookies. I do. I just give this stuff away, man. Whatever people need. You got computer problems? Do you grow tomatoes? Trade ya. I'll fix your computer if you give me some tomatoes during tomato season. Yeah. How's that sound, Ma? That's the way the earth is supposed to be. Is like this. I can do stuff. Because there's a lot of stuff I can't do anymore that I used to be able to do. I can't do it. My body is pissed. I'm trying to do whatever I can to heal this stuff, man. I do feel better in some areas. It's just like, today was a good day. Physically, minus the freaking pressure in my brains, but it's kind of always thing. It's just energy, man, and there's so much energy. You can't freaking be on this planet sensitive. You can't. It was cool because Medicine Joe, whatever his name is, if you go listen to his talk, he affirmed what I was saying. I'm like, everybody's going to get spun up. So people are going to need to learn how to meditate to go to that place that you can just, chill out. And if you're supposed to be in the future, you're gonna live. You're gonna live. See, and I don't know. See, that's the thing. Is like, one of my karmic things is I want to be closer to my nieces, my family. And that's the part that sucks. Is they're states away, and that just hurts my heart. But I include them often. I send them pictures of like the other day I made Mom cinnamon chocolate chip waffles, and then the other night I made sundaes, and I'm just like, hey, this is what I hope you girls are having fun. We're having some fun here, and send her pictures of the ice cream sundae and. She's 12 and I just get to be a clown and she's 12, so it's like playing out like I get to go back to being a 12-year-old girl sometimes because I never really got to be one when I was 12 because it's not a good year for me, but we aren't talking about that today anyway. So we aren't slacking on our snacking over here. We're serious about it, about eating our feelings. That was the 6th. That was on the 6th. So every couple days, I think about people, but the thing of it is like sometimes I think that people want me to leave them alone, so I leave them alone. I do. Sometimes you I play a tape. Communication is not good for me sometimes. It must be my Cancer rising, Scorpio moon. I speak in facts in matters in which I think are just facts, and people tie emotions onto them, and I'm just like, what? All right, okay. You got pepperoni, jalapenos, and extra cheese. See, Mom can't do the spicy stuff. I could do probably halvesies. I was thinking about that. I could probably do a halvesy. I don't even think I'm gonna ever miss like round table. I think I got my fill when we were in Oregon. I got it enough that it's just like, all right, it's in my taste palette. I can just, there's better pizza than that. And as far as like burgers and stuff, because there's so many restaurants in so many places that are closed up and that you'll never get again, and all this stuff, and like, because like I don't know. I come from a family on my dad's side where it's like eating wasn't an experience kind of thing. It's just something you go out to eat a lot. People have their favorite restaurants and their favorite servers, and it's a culture that we need to get back to. Got to get back to that, without all this crap and stuff. And my arm's getting tired. How do I do that? Close enough, something like that. Anyway, so my freaking father even had one of those food trucks, but it was back in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. He and his girlfriend had one. And I just have always loved cooking, and that's one way that, variety is the spice of life. It's just, you just, it's alchemy to me. It's art to me. I made chocolate eclairs in high school. My brother took them to a wedding, and people were just like, "Man, these are amazing!" And he took credit for them. Thanks, I made them myself. Took me hours, man. It took me. I'm just like, whatever, dude. But that's whatever, So, and somebody I know. Oh, some chick. We met when we went on a cruise. I went on a cruise once, and befriended a couple of gals, and this is one of the gals that we kind of became acquainted with, and they had this pizza oven put in their backyard. I mean, it probably cost. I have no. I see, and I don't know, is because I have an idea of what I think it should cost in materials and things like that, but people are so important, and they I don't know. They freaking charge other people so much for their so precious valuable time when it's supposed to be something they love doing, but whatever. Anyway, this thing was huge. A few grand easy. Maybe $8 grand. Maybe 12. I mean, this pizza oven, it was an outdoor pizza. It was one of those that like you could put several in. Like I had been in restaurants up in when on a run to Mall of America where they had them like that, the artisan pizzas. That would be good. That would be fun. So food is always. I had to learn to freaking, I can't eat more because food. I like to eat when I feel good, or a lot of people eat when they feel bad to make themselves feel better. I'm more of a snacker kind of thing, but when I'm comfortable, that's when I get freaking. I was like 200 pounds. My car smells like pizza. That's a good smell. I can almost smell it. My stomach is starting to eat itself. I had made spaghetti yesterday, and I didn't want to make more noodles because I only made so much noodles, and so I just had the sauce, the really thick, girthy, zesty tomatoey sauce. Not soupy. I don't like soupy tomato sauce. I like sauce with sustenance sauce. And Had some of that on sourdough bread. Oh, that was just all I needed now, but that was a couple hours ago. And I usually eat like my meal during the day. I'll have like a couple of bites here and there. Like when mom doesn't finish, I'll eat what she doesn't finish, and then I'll eat something substantial in the afternoon, evening. And I haven't. I did that earlier. It was like 4, and it's 7 now. So anyway, things are only gonna get crazier. I hope people don't have an idea. It's people are really gonna have a hard time. The more people have an idea of how things are going to be, you know. If you can't go with the flow, you're gonna have a really hard time, yo. You just really are. My brother's like, you don't handle change very well. I'm like, no, but you know what? I don't really have a choice. I just have to adapt and overcome. And a lot of people haven't had to live that way, and welcome to our world. We're coming back into balance. Whatever that is in your chart, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Because it's different for everybody, see. Whatever your karmic retribution is, good, bad, and indifferent, whatever it is, it's going to show up, but it's going to show up different in everybody's world. So freaking weird. I'm just kind of over the freaking mainstream. I'm ready for something new. As far as and heck, I get a lot of news from, well, I don't know. There's like a huge shift, like, everybody knows it. I wonder what Good Dog is talking about today. See, that's the thing. Whatever happened to them? Oh, they have their own videos or websites. I was just thinking about a chick that used to talk with David Zabulik. But a lot of people have their own websites. And I won't pay for stuff. That's the thing, is I don't pay. I won't pay. I give people contributions and stuff every now and again. But I'm not going to pay for, because I contribute. In my own way. So, just order it's too late. No, because I have to go get it. It's across town, and I just don't want to. Maybe I will tomorrow. It's a high likelihood tomorrow. I think I'm just gonna do another piece of freaking sourdough toast, honestly, because I freaking love it. I love sourdough, and soon I'm gonna freaking give my hand to making my own loaf. I'm gonna make my own loaf soon. I made bread before. I made bread, yeah. I'm pretty good at it. This is the first time I'll try it in high altitude or whatever. I guess the trick is to just add extra. I don't know. It worked for my cookies, so I found a recipe. It's like a cup more than. It's like a cup more. It's just a little bit more of everything or something like that. Anyway. So it is cool to see people doing things without wearing these. People on my feed don't have it on. That's cool. But then again, here and there, there's still those that do. So I'd really like to see what's really actually going on, because we're not going to get a clear idea what's going on in anything that's like .com. The .com era is, we're on to something new, so that's cool. I got approved to buy and sell in my local area. I love those, the Teos ones and whatever. So just, I don't know if you're having because people are just going to have good days and bad days, And don't necessarily, if you're like me and you do track a lot of astrology, I'd really try not to set my clock by it. It's just potential energy of how things can and cannot go, I mean, if it says the energy's volatile, you're gonna halfway hearted, just kind of walk around with the chip on your shoulder, waiting to go because it says you're raring to go. There are ways that we can rise above our astrology. That's why it's like it ain't easy to do, man. There's a lot of stuff that I want to say here, I do not say here. It just ain't the right thing to do. And sometimes I say stuff, and I know it's not the right thing for me to say. I say it anyway, and that's karma I'll take. I'll take that karma. That one's worth it to me. It's a Scorpio moon I got. Hello. I've been running my mouth for too long. Tucker's in Benny's ear, and I don't even care. What else? 6 to 10 inches of snow. Is that, and then it heads east. See, you can always tell when there's a big shift in the collective because everybody's updating their software, and there's just another iOS software, and all these freaking accounts are getting locked out, and freaking, it's just, the control freaks are really just, it's always been like that, though. I've always seen it. I don't care how small the room is or how big the room is. There's always that air of a way things are supposed to be, and people will have it done that way. And it contradicts. I freaking love Tassi's talk with Job's tonight. People just go listen. It's only like an hour. I think it's maybe a little over an hour, not too much. It's worth it, man. It's just, he verifies a lot of stuff that I say. Yeah, that I have said, and that there's a lot of karma. You don't get to have the history that this nation has and it just be okay to just keeping people in a way. We will live free because the spirit wants to live free, so it will persevere. It's going to happen. It's just the control freaks are gonna have their way for a while first. And it's gonna get nutty, and people are just gonna do more of what they're already doing and living from their ego. And so there's gonna be more crimes of passion, more whatever the passion is, whatever the relationship is. It don't need to be, crimes of passion. Passion is just like when people get so mad, they don't have the pause to step back and be like, you don't put your hands on other people or animals or anything out of anger ever. And you just don't put your hands on other people without permission ever. How's that? So, I want Assange to be free. I want him. Marge made a good point today. This was she made, is that so many people are benefiting in the truth world, and so many people are profiting from truth and all this stuff, and truth this and truth that, and it's on his back. And he needs to be able to see the light of day because of his contribution that he's added to society. And I think it's really weird that a dude that clearly enjoyed his role in those civilian deaths that was pardoned, that it's just like, it's a circle of greed. Are people starting to see that there's no dims or dats, or there's no blue or red? It's a circle of greed, and then it's just a game, and this game has been predicted. I love that gematria guy, so I'm gonna go make some sourdough toast and freaking veg out and listen to him. So I hope folks are doing well. Aaron, enjoy your pizza, and maybe I'll get some tomorrow.